Up in the sky! It's a bird!
It's a plane!
It's
SuperMan Ultimate Flight at Six Flags over Georgia. SuperMan Ultimate Flight was the first flying coaster in the United States, suspending riders in a way that they've never experienced before. This ride looked absolutely stunning. I love how the red track and blue supports match the Superman theme and colors very well. The ride is in the Metropolis section of the park, where you can still ride Superman Ultimate Flight and ride Justice League Battle for Metropolis, a 4D interactive dark ride. The ride reaches a top height of 106 feet and a top speed of 51 miles per hour. Also with a length of 2,760 feet and 2 inversions, Superman Ultimate Flight is a pretty awesome coaster. For what short length it has, it makes up with its quality and uniqueness. And with its uniqueness being instead of sitting, you are flying, just like the Man of Steel himself. After dispatching the station, you take a small left-hand turn and another right into the lift, which will bring you to your top height of 106 feet. After departing the lift, you gracefully fly into a right-hand turn, which gives you the feeling of actually flying. After flying over the queue line, you enter the most demonic element ever created, a pretzel loop. This element is very intense and super forceful. It feels like your eyes are going to pop out of your head. After gracefully flying over the entrance plaza, you dive right under the queue line once again into this overbanked turn. When you think about Superman Ultimate Flight, the only thing you really ever think about is that pretzel loop, because the rest of the ride consists of these turns, and then there's this helix which leads into a hardline roll, ending the ride. But even with this lackluster layout towards the end, it is still very good fun and very unique, because you're flying, and it is still a very good ride. With the ride turning 20 years old this season, the ride is a crowd pleaser and still has a line every time you go. Probably because it's a very unique attraction and there's only 5 of them in America. Superman Ultimate Flight also plays a huge part in the lineup. This coaster is like the cherry on top of an ice cream because it doesn't need to be there, but it is, and it makes it so much better. With other coasters in the park being Twisted Cyclone, Goliath, Batman the Ride, and so much more, this puts Six Flags over Georgia on the map for every enthusiast to come and visit. In fact, this ride is so good and so well received, Six Flags decided to clone it at 2 other parks. Those parks being Six Flags Great America and Six Flags Great Adventure. But those 2 coasters don't match the originality of Six Flags Over Georgia's Superman Ultimate Flight, because Over Georgia's Superman is built on side of a hill, making it a terrain coaster. If you don't know what a terrain coaster is, it's basically a roller coaster that's built on the side of a hill or uses the earth terrains for its advantage of the layout. This makes Over Georgia's Superman much more exciting as you are flying much closer to the ground than the other installations at other Six Flags parks. Now, I love the Superman Ultimate Flight clones, but I wouldn't recommend it riding it more than 2 times in a row because that pretzel loop is very intense. Superman doesn't have a lot of theming during the attraction besides it theming to Superman flying. In the queue, there is cardboard cutouts of the villains of the Man of Steel himself, but nothing much. Typical Six Flags theming. And even though I really love theming, it doesn't need theming because it's still a very solid and good attraction. But in the end, every time you visit Six Flags Over Georgia, try to get a ride on Superman Ultimate Flight, because it is just pure fun and awesomeness. Just want to say, if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for making it to the end. It means a lot, and if you could subscribe and leave a like, that would do greatly for the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.